I feel something positive going out in the air. You might think I'm crazy, considering the times that we live right now. The planet is breathing again. The nature is coming out. And yet, so many humans are suffering. We are facing one of the biggest dualities of our time. And a big word for me right now, it's harmony. How can we harmonize all the fear and the chaos? How can we focus on the positive thing happening in the world right now? The energy of the planet is running low, but the collective energy can be changed. This is why it's so important that right now, more than ever before, we get strong in raising our frequencies so high so that we can change the collective energy out there. If we do this, we can be part of the change that we want to see. We can empower all the doctors and nurses working endless hours. We can empower all the people facing grief. We can honor the lives of those that have been lost. And we can empower the people putting their lives at risk so that we can have food, so that we can have medication. The nurses working endless hours. And yes, it's hard because right now there's a lot of people that are focusing in the drama, in the chaos, in the fear. And I guess the question is, okay, that's all great, but how can we focus on the positive things? How can we higher our energies? How can we move from low vibrations to high vibrations? I think a good way of thinking about this is, what team do you want to play for? Do you want to play for the team of love and light, or do you want to play for the team of fear? And if you understand it this way, you understand that every time that you're feeling judgmental, every time that you want to complain, every time that you're falling into conversation of conspiracy theories, into drama, you can stop yourself and try to go exactly the opposite way. And yeah, that sounds very easy as an advice, but very difficult in practice. How can we do this? A great way of doing this is by living in the present moment. This is a skill, just like everything else. The more that you will practice it, the more that you will master it. Living in the present moment is so important for many reasons, because you're able to enjoy life in a different way. You're able to enjoy the simple things that makes us so happy, and you prevent your mind to be wandering around the negative things, all the messages going on your phone, all the crazy things going on social media, all the news. And by doing so, you're gonna be putting your attention in something positive. And being mindful of where we put our attention right now is important more than ever before. Your energy will flow where your attention goes. So if you're focusing and putting your attention constantly in negative things, your energy, your vibration is going to be there. Whereas if you do exactly the opposite, it's going to be adding towards the collective positive energy of the earth. And I don't know you, but I constantly have sometimes that sense of frustration of not being able to do enough. And I feel sometimes like with my hands tied. But this is exactly what we need to be doing. Hiring our frequencies, hiring our energies, and living in the present moment is very important to do this. So I would suggest that you stay connected only to one reliable source, that you're not getting the news from social media, and that we focus in the bigger picture here. And this is to get a brand new earth. Another big word for me right now is connection. With half of the planet in confinement, we have realized how important it is to have physical connection. Social media has connected us in so many different ways, but it has left us disconnected in so many different other ones. Right now, it is super important to think about who is our community and to create that group of people that will help us go through everything, the bad times and the good times. What I want to encourage you right now is to think, who is your community? And that can be your family, that can be friends, this can be people that you share passions with. And I think that a good way to lift yourself up is to call them and tell them how much you love them and moving forward to make an effort to see people more, to talk to them more often, because connection with people and having that physical love is key to feeling good and to being in high vibrations. We have forgotten that we are brothers and sisters living in this planet, our common home. And speaking of our planet, that's another kind of connection that I want to talk about, and is the connection with nature. A lot of us have gone a lifetime without saying thank you to Mother Earth. Thank you for all the food that we get every day. Thank you for her beauty. And thank you for endless things. It is important that we become mindful of how we consume, of where are we putting our trash, and simply to be aware that she's here for us always, and that it is important to be connected to everything that is around us, not only humans, but also our world, our planet. Finally, I want to talk about the connection with ourselves. And you will find that no matter what you're practicing in the spiritual world or the holistic world, everything will lead you back to the same thing, your connection with yourself. In reality, all that love that you're looking for outside, all the connection, they're all inside of us. This is why it's so important to work on this. I do so by meditation every day. A lot of you meditate already, but for those of you that don't, I want to encourage you to take 5 minutes for yourself every day before you see anyone else, before you give the time to your children, to your work, to your phone. You sit, you bring yourself to the present moment, and you say thank you for everything you have, from the small things to the big things, and you will realize how lucky you are. This will immediately bring you to a positive state of mind, and to start your day in a positive state of mind is amazing, because you will be adding to that positive collective energy that we're trying to work on. All these little things are gonna help us redirect our attention constantly from negative to positive, and by doing so, we're gonna be part of the change that we want to see. My name is Valerie. I am a moonchild from July. I am Colombian, but I now live in Paris with my husband and 2 kids. My favorite place on earth is the ocean. It doesn't matter where, it's where I connect the most with nature. The feeling of fully submerging underwater makes me feel free and serene. What makes me feel the most alive is to dance. I love to connect with my body and my feminine side. I was first introduced to the holistic and spiritual world by my sister Daniela, who is a light worker. Since I've been exploring the mystic world full of wonder and love. Lately I felt that I wanted to share. I don't know where this channel is going, but I would love for you guys to come with me. For my second episode, I will actually be chatting with my sister Daniela about some spiritual topics we love. I will be happy to let you in our conversation and to hear about some useful tools and ways to feel open-hearted, balanced, and happy. I send you all a big kiss and all my love.